Bro, we were both destined to be in this podcast together.
I agree.
I mean, think about it. We're both Sagittarius, and we're both born on the year of the dragon.
Rabbit.
The what?
Nope. Okay.
Wait. Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm Ranuma.
And I'm Iz.
And welcome to the R&I podcast.
Welcome. Yeah, we have an interesting episode. We'll be talking about Zodiac signs, and not just the regular horoscopes.
But the better signs like the year of the rabbit and the
No,
Chinese
no, more like the year of the dragon.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. I mean, what do rabbits do?
When circles around you. Okay, that was it.
Anyway.
Yeah. But yes.
It's going to be exciting, y'all. So,
for the record, rabbits are better, okay? Thank you. Proceed.
Anyway, you know how there are people out there that's like, you know, I don't feel like an Aries, or I don't feel like a Capricorn or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel more like a Cancer on a Jupiter moon or so. I don't know. I don't really know how astrologers or people who are really into it kind of, you know, explain themselves.
You're not talking about like pickup lines, right? Like, hey, what's your sign?
No,
you know?
these are on films, like movies. Like,
okay.
And they're normally always doing like the namaste stuff. You know what I mean? They're very in tune
very
with their
spiritual.
Spirit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But you can still use it as a pickup line.
You could. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that's not what I mean when I say that. But I mean, some people don't feel like they are their sign. Some people feel like I'm a Gemini. I got to be a Gemini because of their friends who are Gemini, or you know, where friend circles all seem to have the same type of friends with the same, you know, like us being Sagittarius being the same, but then one person's like a Pisces. And you know what I mean? And that Pisces feel more Sagittarius because, you know, he's like, oh, I relate to so many other Sagittarius. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I mean when I bring up, sometimes you don't feel like your sign or your zodiac.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that Sagittarius, they're so compatible with their own sign too. Yes. And it's funny that you brought up Pisces. And that's actually one of the signs that they're not compatible with. Mm-hmm. Yes.
But you know, it's crazy too. I was reading up Sagittarius and Pisces. They share the same planet, or they worship, or the ruler Jupiter is they rule over Pisces and Sagittarius, I believe. But the thing is that Sagittarius is the day. Yeah. And the Pisces is the night.
Oh, it's like day and night, which is why you can't get together.
Yep.
But
I mean, there's a couple of things that I feel as a Sagittarius that isn't like how I am, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Sure
doesn't really fit us.
Yeah. And we're basically gonna talk about that today. And you know.
So there's we picked out 5 reasons why it would fit us, and there are 5 reasons why it wouldn't fit us, or it doesn't fit us, you know. Right. Saying us because we're both Sagittarius. If you were a Virgo, you know, be different. We can talk about other things like that. Yeah. But it just came to be that, hey, let's talk about our signs. You know, we're both Sag, and he's a dragon and I'm a rabbit, so we can talk about that stuff too, you know. But so I'm gonna go ahead and tackle it first here. So I didn't really go into the rabbit era as in, like, you know, what makes me a rabbit and what doesn't make me a rabbit. I'm looking more into the Sagittarius here. So the answers or response that you get from me are just going to be all about Sagittarius. Right. Just to throw that out there. But the first one, the one of the reasons why it does fit me is that I am brutally honest. And that can, I don't know if, that fits me, but is it a good thing or bad thing? I guess that remains. That just depends on the person.
That really does, yeah. You know? I mean, I can say that he is definitely very honest. I mean, I
guess too honest.
He's told me about my first one that I think why it fits me. I'm hilarious.
There
and he's told me this.
See? Mm-hmm.
He hasn't told me this. No. But I'm pretty humorous, I want to say, and not to be like I'm not tooting my horn on being funny. Mm-hmm. But I like to make people laugh. So you know what I mean. Like I
Yeah.
try to be as humorous as I can. So
And
I
then-
like
Yeah.
that part of being a Sagittarius.
And then respond by saying, "You're not doing a good job." Brutally honest.
We laughing though, and my laugh made him laugh. So see,
It works.
It both works.
It just works.
Sagittarius.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
My second one is thirst for knowledge. I think ever since I was little, I was just always curious. You know how they say curiosity kills a cat. Well, I'm always like just always asking questions, or you know, even if I don't feel smart at all, I'm like, so why is that white thing on top of that one right there again, or whatever? But that's one of the things as a Sagittarius, you're more it's more of like you want to know what's going on, you know. So
Well, my next one is actually, I would say it's more perspective, because like this is for my dragon side, and I'm actually pretty ambitious. However, I'm not one to step on. I like to stay in my lane and I believe that staying in my lane will get me to where I need to be.
yeah.
You know, I'm that confident in my ambition that I don't have to do that. I mean, it's faster to do the way that, you know, to step on toes, to burn bridges. But I believe that my ambition is slow and steady, you know, wins the race.
Yep.
You know, just like the song.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Sweet and low. No.
And then the next one, or the third one, is travel and adventurous, or an adventure seeker. You know, like they like to be going out, explore. That's part of the curiosity or thirst for knowledge. They like to see what else is out there. You know, I love to travel. If I could, and if I get paid for it, I would just travel anytime,
Right.
like any day. Like,
Could
I'll
you
just leave right
travel
now.
outside of the state from with the job that you do now?
I can. Actually, you can, because what I do as an RT or respiratory therapist, you can even go overseas, like Saudi Arabia. You can even go to work in like Brazil. You know.
But I mean, like you'd have to move there though. Right?
Yeah, you have to relocate. Yeah.
You can't just you can't just do that. Like you just go there for like a weekend to help.
Well, there is actually this thing called a travel RT. They do get paid a little bit more because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and traveling and stuff like that. I never really looked into it, but a lot of my colleagues that I know and follow on Facebook or Instagram, they're traveling as a respiratory therapist, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. You can go to like Montana, and the next day or two you're like in Florida.
Right.
But they have like a contract, like you're there for like 6 weeks, and then next you got to go to Maine or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's see y'all. You see how many there's possibilities everywhere.
Yep.
Like for me, I also like to travel. You know what I mean? I love touring with my band and going out and, you know, doing all fun stuff together. I mean, it makes sense. Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought he was pointing my bad. Doesn't always work all the time.
So before we get into more of the reason why it fits, I want to actually go down to why it doesn't fit me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So normally in the Chinese horoscope, dragons don't necessarily work well together. I believe it might be because of since dragons are a symbol of power, I believe there can only be one. You know,
The power
So
struggle.
the thing about it not fitting me is I don't really butt heads with other dragons. Like Ryan, Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's a dragon. We're practically brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, friggin', it's insane how I don't butt heads with him on that. I mean, we can disagree on stuff.
Yeah.
But like that's in the one room here, and then we come back down here, and then all of a sudden I'm drinking a soda from his refrigerator. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't think I'm that much of a dragon in that aspect. So
Yeah. We also have our buddy Leo,
Oh yeah, Leo.
whose Twitch username is Rabbit Eats Dragon, which is,
It doesn't. But
Which
go
is
follow him on
awesome.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Rabbit Eats Dragons.
and he's not a rabbit, which is awesome.
He's not a rabbit. His wife may be one. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
If she isn't, I don't know what rabbit is eating him.
Shout out to T. And so they don't butt heads with other dragons like yourself. So I'm gonna put in a reason why it doesn't fit me. Sagittarians are known to be gamblers because of their luck. I am not. I am not a gambler.
I too am not a gambler.
I don't go to the casinos, even though we live in
but I do like
Las
to gamble.
Vegas. You know?
I do like to gamble, but I'm not a gambler. Yeah, and I was like, the luck that we have is different from the luck that you get at the casino. Okay?
Especially when we play War Machine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
When we're playing against each other, you know, like
when we have to roll dice. Oh my gosh! If there's a specific number we need to roll, we won't roll it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
It's all pure luck.
What the heck is gamblers really?
Yeah, what is that?
You know, I mean,
who made that?
But I'm pretty good at roulette. I've hit the outer or the 2-to-1, like maybe 6 times out of the 12 that I've attempted. Mm-hmm. So I got a 50% percentile on it. So.
And I'm gonna be brutally honest when I say that I do not know what you're saying because I never gamble.
Okay, so what happens? You put 10 tokens.
So what happened is.
No, but anyway, the second one for me for the reason why I don't think it fits me is another dragon one. It is I don't like being a leader because of the responsibilities it brings. Mm-hmm. However, it doesn't mess with my ambition because I can still get ambition is necessarily what you want.
Right.
How you get it is up to you, really. And I don't like being a leader to where I have to point out direction. Like, you got to go here, you got to go here. Even though I can do that, I don't like to because I sound very pretentious. I sound overbearing, and it can be very annoying. And I don't like that. I can be, but I don't like it. And Sagittarius are also leaders.
Yeah. They're the one who shoots that arrow. Where it lands, we're going right there. I
got a leader combo. Leader buff plus 2.
Ooh, dang, boost that.
You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. It's tough.
So my second one for a reason why it doesn't fit me, outdoorsy. So it's weird because Sagittarians, they love to go hiking. They love to just be outdoor, be in the wild because they like to.
I like the beach.
Yeah, and I think that's part of traveling. But for me is I don't think I can claim that I am, but I'm not. You know, it's kind of like I rather be, you know, at home just chilling or whatever. But I think that's just like my characteristic and my my personality, just really chill. And then there's some Sagittarius like, oh, I just want to go there, or I want to go to Timbuktu or whatever. Let's go to Tibet or whatever. I'm not like that, but it's weird because it almost sounds like a contradiction to traveling. Mm-hmm. But when I'm traveling, it's like I'm more of like I'm aiming to go there instead of like being outdoorsy and doing like a zigzag, going all the way around just to get there. You know, I'm like that point A to point B.
Yeah. Like,
so
if you're gonna be somewhere, if you're gonna be outdoors, be somewhere where you're not familiar with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I drive past here all the time for work. I don't need to walk it. You know. You know, that makes sense.
Right.
I mean, yeah. But going back to reason why it fits me.
Okay.
So I love saying off the wall theories that make no sense. Okay? Like when I found like, you know, I was actually kind of like doing some research on what Sagittarius and dragons actually, you know, do, and I was just like, wait, this doesn't fit me at all. Because I knew like the first couple of things of me butting heads with dragons, I knew instantly like that's not a dragon trait. Mm-hmm. But I do off the wall theories all the time. Like it'd be just like we could be talking about let's see the new movie that's going to be coming out, the Black Widow movie. Be like, oh yeah, I know this movie was between Captain America and the Winter Soldier and Civil War or whatever. And you know, just if you think about it, I was like, yeah, but does that mean that's like an alternate universe to where Nat's still alive? You know what I mean? Like, or is there something else going? Oh, by the way, sorry for that spoiler. If you haven't seen it already, what are you doing?
Good job, Biz. Good job.
But Nat not being maybe alive, and I could like kind of just come up with this like unorthodox, just meaning like, oh yeah, she could totally do it because Captain America, he went back right to go see Peggy and live out his life with her. Like, didn't he create another timeline? Maybe that's in that timeline.
And that's just the Sagittarius in you, your thirst for knowledge, I guess.
That's there, but it's off the wall. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Like, of course, like it's literally time stamped in between those two movies, meaning that it already happened. Basically, you know what I mean? It happened before Endgame, and of course, the new timeline wouldn't also make any sense because Steve Rogers ended up in that timeline, right? So I mean, see how it makes sense, kind of, but it is off the wall.
That just makes no sense. But then that's me.
That's your Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
The next one for why it does fit me is optimistic, or my optimism, I guess. Super optimistic. It just gets me in trouble sometimes. Like, okay, be realistic. You're not gonna get that Tesla tomorrow. So I'm always telling
very
myself,
optimistic that I'm going to win War Machine every time, but it's not always the case.
No, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I do. Like, sometimes I feel like you're not even trying at all. Like
I try all the time, and then it's funny too because he would say that he's like, "Are you even trying?" And then all of a sudden he's just hitting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, killing everything, and he's laughing.
I'm like, what's going on?
He's like, what is going on? Like, I just gave you the best. I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
I even put my dude out there as bait to kill.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, that's right. But yeah, optimistic. I think I've always been that way ever since I was little. Just always trying to look in the greener side of things, over the fence. And I think that one... That's actually one of the ones that fit me well, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For me, it'd be like impatient. I'm impatient. Like, if something doesn't... I'm going to use food because, it's dear to me. So, like, normally, if I wanted to eat something, let's say poke, okay? I know I could get Postmates to give me poke, but, like, it takes, like, 45 minutes for it to get to my house. Okay? But if I drove there, I could get it in 15 minutes.
But you'll be wasting gas.
I would be wasting gas. However, I'm getting the poke that I want.
You're taking action.
And I could also go to the grocery store because it's right down the street. So, I mean, like, technically, I can do more with my time. But
it's true.
That's how that's like a form of impatient that I could bring up that makes sense. I mean, there's other things that about being impatient. Like if I wanted to buy a new microphone or a new instrument case or a new pedal for my ukulele, I would literally, like, instead of buying it online, which is normally what I do because I can wait. But if I wanted to test it out, I'd go to the store right away and be like, boom, get it. And what's funny is that my mother is she likes to say, oh, get it tomorrow, like at 2 p.m. Get it tomorrow, it's hot. Get it tomorrow, there's traffic. Get it tomorrow. And I would plan to get it the next day, and it'd be at that same time that she told me, and she'd be like, no, it's too hot. Just go tomorrow. I'm just like, it's okay.
The pollen count is too high.
It's way too high.
Just way too high. It's funny that you're bringing impatient up as one of the traits that fit you, because that's actually on my reason why it doesn't fit me list. I was always told that I'm very patient.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because sometimes, like, when I say, hey, we should plan for something, you're like, yeah, let's plan right now.
Okay, that's a different thing. When it comes down to planning and scheduling and stuff like that, yeah, but when it comes down to, like, just wait for it. Wait for it.
Like,
It's like, it's going to be legend. Wait for it.
Dairy.
I didn't have to wait because he's so impatient that he had to say it,
I knew it too. I also knew, like, the beat between.
So that was my number 3 for my reasons why it doesn't fit me.
Well, this is the last one why it fits me. This is, I'm not afraid of change.
Okay.
Meaning, like, if all of a sudden I become thin and ripped with abs, I'm not going to be afraid of that change. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
if like
change.
all of a sudden I can eat what?
That's a good change. I mean, of course you're not gonna.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Should I? Just kidding.
If Oreos came around,
if Oreos were walking to me,
and
I would
not just any kind.
I would accept the
not
change.
the party kind, the double stuff kind.
Party size.
Okay, party size.
That's 4 lines.
Party size.
Just that last show is bringing bleeding.
It's just a little hungover from the last one.
But yeah, no, like I'm not afraid of change. Like with my band, we've had a lot of band member changes, and it was really easy for me to adapt because like even though some of our members aren't with us today or the new ones now, we are I still treat them like family.
Yeah.
I used to try to with most of the ones that don't play with us anymore. And in the beginning, like when I first had a couple of members like kind of fall off, I was like 19, and it was actually a very legit reason as to why they couldn't join. They're like, oh, we can't commit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and then I think Ryan was like, yeah, man, I guess this is your first time. Welcome to the world of music. And I was like, okay.
You opened it.
And then literally like the next day, even though I was all bummed out, I was able to truck on and look towards the future. You know what I'm saying? And here I am today.
Future sight. Nice.
Yeah. Future sight.
There you go.
Prescience.
Prescience, right, yeah. Then that was your last one for
That was my last one and why it fits me.
So, my last one is unpredictable. Unpredictable. I think that goes with... That goes my my other nickname, I guess. Or I call myself Random Randolph, So it's like...
Random Randolph?
Like, I'll just be like spacing out and all of a sudden just start saying just something out of nowhere. Like, yeah, rabbits are better than dragons, like, just be random like that. That's super unpredictable.
Okay.
And
I thought you were brutally honest.
But it is, though. It's the truth.
For me, the next thing would be why it doesn't fit me. This is for my Sagittarius side. I'm not an outdoorsy person.
Oh.
I'm not. Just like how he said earlier.
Okay.
I do like the beach. I do like going out though. Like if there's a hike or whatever and everybody's excited about it, sure, I'll join it. You know what I mean? It's never because it's outside that I'm complaining. It's because it's normally strenuous. Like, yo, let's go walk up this hill for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like no. But I'm just not an outdoorsy guy. I like staying in.
Same.
I like, my anime, my manga, my video games, PC, whatever. I used to like going outside a lot in Anchorage. I would go outside and watch or look at the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis.
Okay.
I used to love doing that. Me and my cousins would walk and talk about like all the girls at church. Like, oh man, she's so pretty. You think she'd be down to like go to the singles dance with me? You know what I'm saying? We used to do all that while looking at the stars and walking in snow, not falling down. Like when I used to be able to, I could run on ice.
Dang.
Okay. I went from lava rock to ice to desert. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where I'm today.
Fully elemental.
I'm not an outdoorsy person any longer, but I believe maybe some of these are for our younger selves or maybe our older selves.
Yeah. You know like as reference,
Yeah. So like this is what Sagittarius do between this age.
You're like 20 years ago, you said you're not outdoorsy. Look at us now.
But I'm still Sagittarius.
We're in Athens.
Yep.
My fourth reason why it doesn't fit me is that so Sagittarius are very spontaneous. Again, they like to venture out, just explore. Very spontaneous. I am not like that. I like to plan things. So to me, I like having things done on the schedule. I like planning things out. Like I think from here on out, for the month of June, every Saturday has something going on. You know, every Saturday has something going on. Every Wednesday, you know, when you're, you know, when you guys are here listening or watching us, you know, that's planned out too. You know, just to spend time. I if I have to, I kind of have to blend in or kind of have to move some things around, you know, especially with the kids, you know, with the fiance. She's super spontaneous, by the way, and she's a Sag, so Sagittarius. So we kind of bounce off each other when it comes down to like planning and stuff like that.
That's good. That's good. I mean, it makes for a healthy relationship. Okay, so I read this about Sagittarius. It's a weakness. Okay, it's crazy. They said that one of the weaknesses of Sagittarius is gluttony.
What? Come again?
Gluttony.
Wow.
And I am definitely a glutton. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all watch episode 36? Y'all watch that? Yeah. Or is it, no, we're 36.
35. We're talking about 35, yeah.
Not 35. 35 was the other thing. The 5 bucket list. I'm definitely a glutton, y'all. Okay? Oh man. Okay, if you guys were ever to invite me to your house while I was hungry and you guys were to make 5 cups of cooked rice, I would probably eat half of that pot. Okay, just saying. And that's pretty gluttonous. I mean, it's not like crazy gluttonous. Like I know there's tons of y'all out there that could probably like tear me up and it's like as thin as this. Okay.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I know that there's guys like that. I know they exist. However, doesn't not make me a glutton.
Don't let the angle fool you guys. Don't let it fool you.
I can pound, yeah, dude. Like I pound like a double stuffed Oreo party size in like 20 minutes, and it's unhealthy. So I don't do that anymore. Okay, so you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so,
I'm laughing because you bring that over for potlucks, and it's like I open it. It's like, what happened to half of the rose?
Everybody knows who bought the Oreos. It's this guy.
Or you know who's here when Oreos when it's double stuffed Oreos and the party size are like side by side. It's this guy right here is.
Oh wait, you know I'm thinking about it now. Like it says it's a weakness, so that means it fits me. So I'm sorry, I have 6 reasons why this.
Oh my gosh.
Why this fits me, and only 4 why it doesn't. Man, I'm more Sagittarius than I thought.
Or is it the dragon speaking? I don't know.
It's definitely not the dragon. The dragon, I don't know what the dragon's about when it comes to food and stuff.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to share my last one for one of the 5 reasons why it doesn't fit me. And that is that I am not overconfident. I don't even think I'm confident at all sometimes. So it's kind of like self-esteem issues a little bit. But apparently Sagittarius are overconfident. I think I think I'm sometimes maybe I'm misreading it. Maybe they're very courageous because they have to go out and explore, and they're confident in themselves.
It makes sense because you have a thirst for knowledge.
Yeah,
and that confidence of you learning is probably really high.
Yeah, so
Sagittarius.
You know
what I'm saying?
Maybe that is moved on to one of the things that do fit me. I don't know. 6 reasons why it fits me and 4 that doesn't. Just like this guy. Wow.
So you said that you read that Sagittarius was spontaneous, right?
Yeah.
That's weird because where I read Sagittarius, they said that they don't like surprises. And being spontaneous, I believe, is a somewhat maybe surprises from other people.
You sure it's not a dragon though?
No, it's.
I think it
is a dragon. Oh, okay.
See?
Okay, it is a dragon. Dragons don't like surprises.
Yeah, it must be a dragon.
Oh, wait. Is that a Sagittarius fighting a dragon right now?
Yeah, dude. And it's a rabbit.
I got a centaur. No, the rabbit ain't fighting the dragon.
Man.
The rabbit ain't fighting the dragon.
That's because it'll win.
Oh, no, because they eaten the dragon.
Brutally honest right
that
now.
The Sagittarius apparently has slew. My Sagittarius slew this dragon because Sagittarius do love being spontaneous. But the dragons do not like surprises. And it doesn't matter what dragon you are. You could be an earth dragon, fire dragon, wood dragon, water dragon.
Or the blue eyes white dragon. Got it.
Yes. Yeah.
So you don't like surprises?
I like, yeah, well, Sagittarius do, dragons don't. And I love surprises. I am pretty spontaneous myself. One day I'll invite whoever I'm around for Korean barbecue on me. You know, it'd be spontaneous. That's a spontaneous thing that
Okay.
out of pocket. That, you know, sometimes, and I don't know why, but normally like I'd have like a I'd have like a coupon or something like that. So like, I mean, it's spontaneous. However, it's spontaneous for everyone else, and I like providing that. You know,
Okay. All right.
But
But
anyway.
you like the happy kinds, of course.
Yeah, of course. Only the happy surprises, not
know.
not
Bad
the other
news
surprises.
is
you know how you know,
you have to wear white, not the black shirt
know what I'm
today.
saying?
You know, not like that kind.
right?
But
You know, it's like back when in college, when you know you get a call from your girl saying that she's pregnant on April Fools, and she tells you on the 2nd. You know what I'm saying? Like that, not those kind of surprises. I mean, I don't mind those kind of surprises. Maybe not in college, though. Now it'd be okay.
or like the ones in April Fool's Day, like, hey, I'm moving to like Missouri or something.
Oh, jeez.
Why?
Those are like, I was like, I mean, no one's gonna be like chipper about it. You're like, oh, really? Dope. Awesome.
So when is the flight?
You know.
You packing right now?
But in a nutshell, like these are just a few things that we thought that fit us and don't fit us within our signs.
Yeah. So now we ask you guys, what is your zodiac sign? And it could be the horoscope or even the year of the dragon or year of the rabbit, the Chinese zodiac ones, and reasons why it would fit you and reasons why it would not fit you. Because if you look into your own zodiac sign and you'd be like, oh wow, this is definitely me, like Sagittarius.
Yeah.
So
like and also like make it a little fun. Like, what do you think you are? If you don't think you're a sign,
yeah.
like, what do you think you are? And it doesn't matter if it's the zodiac or the Chinese horoscope. Pick one.
Yeah. Like
and,
which
and
one?
Let
do
us
you,
know in the comments below.
Which one do you gravitate more?
Yes, we're definitely going to be, we're going to be talking to you guys down there. So
For sure.
you know,
All right. Well, that wraps up this episode. Thank you to Wet Wong Media, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the links are down below. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next time.
guys.